Wait, can y'all hear me? Y'all, let me start back over. Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki, and I'm back with another episode. Y'all know I got my trusty co-executive producer in the house. And y'all, it's my husband's birthday, and for his birthday, his family is here. And I've been graced with their love and attention all weekend. We had a great time, y'all. But guess what? My favorite brother-in-law is here. Tracy is here on the show tonight. Say hey, Tracy. Here's your microphone. Put number 5, boy, yes, for Tracy. All right, so we got a lot of topics to talk about now. Tracy feels very strong about this first story, so if he disappears after this one, it's either going to be because he's tired or I done pissed him off. Yeah. Yes. But you don't go test it out. No, say something. Ooh. See, it's low. You right. How'd you know that? Wait, is this his or mine? Okay. All right. Now say something.
Woo.
Oh, this is much better. All right. So now that we got the microphone, are you been sabotaging your mic by turning it down? Because why was it so low? Every show I ask this man, why is your mic so low? And I be turning it up, and now it's magically turned down. Y'all, so let's get to the first story. It's y'all know what happened the other week with DeMartavion Trey Reed, an African-American student at Delta State University who was found hanged from a tree on campus. His family has now hired Benjamin Crump, our black savior right now. Anytime anything happens, Ben Crump comes to swoop in to save the day. Now, Oh, my bad. So let me say a little bit more about this story because I need to go ahead and trigger Tracy because he said he had a large opinion. So let me see what's going to happen. It says right here, student had been back at Delta State for less than a month when Reed, 21, was discovered hanging from a tree on September 15th. His death immediately sparked questions about on-campus and online, with many raising concerns about a possible lynching, despite officials saying no foul play was found. Do you think that there was actually no foul play?
That's why I'm hearing that there's no foul play. But you gonna hang yourself from how far was it up?
High enough to be hanging yourself. I mean, as long as your feet don't hit the ground, that's hanging, right? It could be 6 feet or 20 feet. It don't matter.
Do you feel like it's foul play?
Of course it is. The fact that it's a hanging itself means it's foul play.
Well, we know it's foul play. As individuals that know how long this been going on, we know it's foul play.
You got to put the mic a little closer. I'm sorry. There you go.
Yeah. But we know it's foul play.
Yes.
So when we know it's foul play, as a people, we got to do something different. We've been going through this too long to know that, hey, it's time for us. Because now we say we stand on business.
Okay,
this is a new word for us as a whole to say we stand on business.
Coined by King Harris.
That we stand on business.
Son. Yes, standing on business.
So as a whole, we got to be the one to say, hey, we really standing on business. So we standing on business.
Okay.
As we say we are. As a culture of who we are.
I hear what you're saying. What's the solution to what you're saying? What is the solution?
The solution to me,
okay,
and I'm saying this in retaliation. Hey.
Retaliation.
Y'all,
the views expressed on this show is not come from Good and Crazy News. It comes from... Okay. Retaliation, you mean nonviolent retaliation, right?
Let's say nonviolent retaliation.
Okay.
Okay. Then. Hey, they say there wasn't no foul play on his behalf. So
right.
On the other side, it won't be no foul play if something else happened on another behalf. There's no foul play, period. So what can we do to solve the situation?
Well, for this situation in particular, or are you talking about in general our black
In this situation,
what we need to do is get rid of those people like the sergeant who stood up there, the black sergeant stood up there and said that there was no foul play with this. The boy's mom and sister said that he had two broken arms and a broken leg.
But there's no foul play in that, huh? So he broke his own arm, right?
Right, but here's the even bigger thing.
I mean,
how he put himself in the noose with 2 broken arms and a broken leg.
Let's think about it.
He's bionic man.
Hey, let's think about it. Hey, he got 2 broken arms, still up there hanging.
In the middle of campus is another thing that I have a problem with. In the middle of campus, which you know, back when they used to lynch us back in the day, they always put us in the middle of something, the middle of the plantation, the middle of the grounds, whatever. And it was a big event. Bring your wife, bring your kids, so y'all can come see us chop off this black man penis, and you can take it home as a souvenir. That actually happened.
It's been happening.
Yes.
But as a whole, we got to do something different. We've been saying Black Lives Matter. We stand for marching, but what difference has that made it?
Well, I can argue this, that black people, we've been chipping away at this wall for hundreds of years.
Yes.
This is white supremacy. This is they shit. We need to remember that. At least they think it's they shit anyway. Okay? All white people do is come, bring pieces of paper like this and say, hey, judge that I made you, stamp this paper for me. And now I take it to whoever the fuck I want to and say, hey, what you used to think was yours is now mine. And they built a whole system around that. That's where systematic racism comes in at. Now, when you talk about what we should do about it today, I think abandoning what we have going on to keep on inching at that wall, I don't think that that's a good idea. I don't think we should abandon that. You know, a lot of people are talking about abandoning that. But I think that's going to leave us. Look what happened just now, how we ended up with Donald Trump, because the largest voting bloc is the non-voter. 76 million people stayed home and did not vote. Kamala Harris threw everything but the kitchen sink at this country for us to vote for her, and nobody did. We stayed home.
Let's not get on voting. Please do not get on voting. Let's not get on voting because of. I'm gonna say the whole.
I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it.
Let's say this. George Bush. The first time. What was his name? I just looked at.
Junior or senior?
No, we know this. We know it's Junior.
Okay.
We know Junior had that Florida that we know that supposedly he's supposed to. What was his name that he went against at that time?
Osama bin Laden?
No.
Who he ran against?
Who he ran against?
Bush ran against, I want to say Al Gore.
That's his name.
Yeah. Okay, let's back up. Okay, they had these things called hanging chads with the voting. Okay, this is back then we used paper to vote, not just punching those things how we do now. And so if you push through on the vote for whoever you're voting for, and the needle didn't go all the way through, but it left a bump on the other side, Republicans were saying that was not a vote because it wasn't a commitment. It didn't go all the way through the paper. And some of them had where the punch went through, but when the tab hung open, it was still attached. So they said that was not a vote because it was called a hanging chad. Okay, so those were actually votes. Like he just said, Al Gore probably did win. I can't remember the numbers, but he probably did win if you counted all of the chads and stuff like that. But what happened was that Al Gore gave up. He did not fight for his win. He gave up. He didn't file nothing with the court saying, "Hey, we need another recount," because I think they recounted that like 2 times.
Well, the best thing we can do. And I like Michael Moore. If nobody don't know who
I love Michael Moore. I love.
He
Michael
exposed
Moore.
that, so you can go to Tubi.
Yes.
And go to 9/11, and it shows how this really happened.
I've seen it.
Yeah, so we seen it, so we know we're on that same level. But I just want to get back to what we were talking about with the hanging and the lynching of this young male. How many George Floyds do we have to keep looking at before it's all said and done? How many Rodney Kings do we have to keep looking at before it's said and done? How many what's the young man name that had the hoodie on that,
Trayvon.
How many of them do we have to keep looking at and letting them get away with it to where we say we have to come up with a better solution? Understand
well, you know what? I do understand what you're saying, but the problem with this country is guns. That's the problem. That's part of the reason how they keep black people and other people in check in this country is because everybody has a gun. So I understand what you're saying. Again, YouTube, we are not promoting violence on this channel at all.
Not at all.
But what we are saying is, I'm doing the show. You can answer and tell them. You can do that. But I understand what you're saying. But here's the problem: there's more guns in this country than people. Okay, so if we decide we're gonna do to them what they do to us, which that's actually what they're afraid of.
Yes,
that's actually what they're afraid of.
We know this.
But the truth is that black people are not as violent as white folks. Uh oh. What you gonna say? Oh my God.
We're not. We are not. I don't know where you been at, but yes, we here. We're a factor.
Well, you
we
know
still
what?
a factor.
But you know
we are a factor.
But what happened to our militia groups that we used to have? We used to have Black Panthers and all these groups of people that walked around. Chris, you are really doing the most right now. So, I mean, you know, we did have like the black. So what you're trying to say basically that the black militia needs to come back.
Absolutely.
Okay. I can agree with that.
Let's stand on business, as we say that we do.
That doesn't mean violence.
We don't mean by violence.
That just means that we're just showing that. I mean, because they have their militias.
They have their
militias.
So
their militias ride down the freaking highway with those flags and shit.
They does that. So why we can't do it?
Because it's too exculpatory, though.
But we can say that. They let them do it. Why we can't do it?
I agree, but you know what? But they saying that right now, but we might even lead into a civil war, and that's what you're saying.
Bulls on parade. Hey, how long we gonna let this keep going on? I'm not promoting.
We're not promoting violence on this channel.
Not at all. But how long? Look at your clock and say how long.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but where's the organization going to be at? Let's start there.
The organization come within us.
You think that already exists? The organizations already exist, do they not? Do we not already have? We have black gun groups in this country.
Yes, of course.
So when are they going to stand up and start protecting us?
Oh, man, come on, cat.
That's the problem.
That's a question, because guess what? I hear a lot of people saying exactly what you just said, right? But since they exist already, when they gonna stand up? I've seen them marching on Stone Mountain in Georgia. I've seen the groups in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Where they help at?
Huh?
Where's that?
That's what I'm saying.
What's that doing?
Listen, we can even have. Oh God, you just sent me down another rabbit hole that could get my channel shut down.
Well, we're not gonna do that.
Okay.
So we're gonna slide. We're gonna slide through the rabbit hole, and we just gonna go to the beavers.
Because you know what, I can really go somewhere that actually makes a lot of sense.